guys, it's me. I'm back. My brain feels scattered right now, but I'm just trying to get this intro done because I have to go to work right now. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. They came out with 40 shades. Everyone was really impressed, blah, blah, blah. I've seen it. I'm a couple months late on this launch, but I've been really wanting to get my hands on this. So I'm going to be reviewing it. I have her in the shade T15. We're going to see if this matches me, if it oxidizes, if it makes me look ugly. Like, we're just going to see what happens. As you can see, my makeup's already done, but if you watch the video, you can see the process it took to get to this point. I am going to be including a wear test at the end of the video. It should be about 10 hours of wear. I've had this foundation on for already almost an hour right now, and it's 4 o'clock. And then I'll have a wear test till like later when I get off work, which is really late. So if you want to see the wear test, see how it actually holds up, because this does claim 12-hour wear, stick around to the end of the video and I will be including that, definitely. But yeah, that's everything I needed to say. 40 shades, matte, they're claiming full coverage, they're claiming a lot of things, and we need to know whether it's actually that, because the price point on this junk is only like $9. So if it's good, it's a really great affordable option. So if you're interested in hearing about this product, just stick around for the rest of the video. Let's just get right into the claims of what this says she's gonna do, what she's supposed to be about. So it says blah 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 blah, up to 12 hours of wear, 12-hour comfort matte, pore minimizing, oil control, transfer resistant, and 40 shades. So these are a lot of claims here, okay? Look, most matte foundations work for me everywhere except for my nose. No foundation will stay on my nose as of yet. So we're still gonna try to keep her, you know, staying on. So what I'm gonna prime with today, I think I'm just gonna go with Professional right now and see what happens. I was watching a James Charles video and he was saying that Professional actually made his foundation slide off of his nose. And I was like, I've never had an experience with like that. Professional, for me personally, performs the same way my drugstore primer performs. I know heaven forfend that I say that, but because this is some people's, like, you know, holy grail or whatever. But Professional for me is just, you know, I've worn her a couple times. She's cute. I don't have a super huge opinion about it. I don't see a lot of difference from the primers that I wear, honestly. You know, I gotta try some more high-end ones, but currently I don't really see difference in the primers that I wear. I have this foundation in the shade T15, and I wonder where I am on the spectrum. So I'm basically smack dab middle. Like, there's, oh god, I can't count, 8 shades, so 16, 20. I'm the 22nd shade out of 40 shades, so I'm basically towards the last, the first part of the second half. So out of 40 shades, I'm number 22. If that gives you any idea of how many shades there are deeper than me. I have no idea if this is my shade. We're just gonna, you can't shade match in the drugstore, son. Oh god, that looks dark. Who told me to buy this? But like, I tested it while I was in the store. This looks orange. Wait, I shade matched myself in the store though. In the store lighting, it looked good. Wait, no. Oh my god. I think I can work with the color though. I can work with this. What shade? This is too dark. Golden Honey is the shade that I have. So that was one pump. I wear a lot of foundation, but as you can see, one pump doesn't really do anything. So I'm gonna just, you know, apply this around the areas of my face. This is pump number 2. And I'm gonna just, you know, around my hairline. And let's see how far this foundation goes, because these pumps don't seem very generous. But, you know, I wear a lot of makeup. So let's start blending this in. And I'm using my Morphe sponge. I forgot which one this is. I've had this for entirely too long. It's not the highlight and contour one, it's the other one. I don't know. But we're gonna use this with a beauty blender and see. Well, not a beauty blender, a beauty sponge. I can't afford a real beauty blender. Initial impressions, I'm not impressed. Um, and I mean coverage wise. Oh wait, no, it really warmed up to my skin. I think I don't look orange. Wow. Maybe I can shade match? You know, my shade, like when I look at my shade on my hand or like in the bottle, I'm like, that can't be my shade. And then it gets in my face and I'm like, oh, girl, that is your shade. Yeah, those two pumps didn't do that much. I'm gonna need a third one. Like, and I got a big face. I got a big head, okay? Where I need the most coverage is right here where I have a lot of acne scarring, and then in my, what is this called? This right here. This is where I get pimples, right here. So I need coverage here, and I need a lot of coverage in my cheek area, like right here. And I'm just not, and on my nose too. Because as you can see, the foundation, it looks like it's already breaking up on my nose. And I'm like, sis, I'm still applying you. How are you breaking up? And we just got here. So, okay, pump number 3. Let me get my sponge a little bit damper. This foundation just feels very, like it's matte, like, but she's kind of dry. Like, and I don't have dry skin. I have combination skin, so my nose is extremely oily, and the rest of my skin is more so normal than dry. Like I don't get dry patches or anything like that. Actually, I kind of do. I get dry skin on my nose, even though it's the most oily part of my face. So my nose gets the dry skin and the oiliness at the same time. And the rest of my face stays pretty normal as long as I like moisturize and wash my face. First impressions, I don't like the finish of the foundation. I feel like it's making, if you can look at my nose, hold on, I'm sorry, my mirror makes a lot of reflections. If you look at my nose, I'm not sure if you can see how it looks almost more textured. And my nose is very textured. I have like blackheads, pores, dry skin. Like my nose is the worst part of my face. And most foundations don't look that great on my nose, but this doesn't look, it makes my nose look old. I look old. There you go. I look old. So I typically highlight with 25 and 20 from Maybelline Fit Me. 30 is usually the color of my skin tone. I just want to see how it would look on top of the foundation. We're going to put on 25 right on top of that because I would never highlight with that color. I'm going to put 25 right on top of that like it never even happened. And, you know, do the whole, shebang. Let's just start blending her out. Ooh. It's almost like the foundation is making my concealer dry faster. I typically can let my concealer sit for a really long time and not have to blend that out, like, at all. Like, I don't have to blend it out or anything, but she's trying a little fast today. Like, the foundation's so matte, it's making everything else matte. I'm not mad about that, though, because, if you guys don't know, I live in Florida currently, so, it's a heat wave all year. I'm completely blended out now. My foundation has already set itself. But I am gonna set my under eyes because I'm a creasy mess. So we're gonna take some Maybelline Fit Me loose powder in the shade light medium number 20 and just stick her under there. I'm gonna do a little bit on my forehead, and then honestly, I don't need to set this. Like, I really don't. This is really crazy. I'm gonna take a tiny bit on my my big powder brush. I'm just gonna swirl it around so it's like not like super distributed. I'm just gonna tap it, just because I don't want my bronzer to look crazy. Even though I really feel like with this foundation, it might just blend like right over it, like high key. But you can never be too careful these days. Now I'm doing my full face on camera because I want to be able, I want you guys to be able to see how it performs with my usual products and like putting powder on top of it, putting blush on top of it, because some foundations do get disrupted when you do these steps with them. So I'm trying to give you guys the full thing. I'm using my e.l.f. contour palette. Like, this is the only contour palette I use anymore. And jawline, hit that jawline, yes. I'm having no issues with the powders blending on top of it. Like, it looks good. It's performing how it usually does. I miss this palette so much. I had to contour with a palette that wasn't this one. It wasn't a good time. for blush, I'm actually gonna go into one of the shades that I have in my transition color, because I like orange blush. I love orange blush on my skin tone. You know, this is very pigmented though, so I have to be very careful with it. I love orange blush. Oh my god, I love it so much. I do. I love orange blush. It's just so good for you. Look at that. Like, it's so good for your soul. Like, and then on top of that, I always take a little bit of Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink, just to give a little bit of shimmer and a little bit of like pinky back into it. I don't want to be straight up orange. I want to have a little, because this orange is a little bit of a darker orange. It's not like a super light orange. So I just put a little bit of this on top to kind of tone it down a bit, but also give me that like a little bit more of like a rosier flush also at the same time. Like, I'm mixing both to create peach basically. So just a little bit of a close-up though before I get into it. So if you guys can see what my skin is looking like right now. I haven't contoured my nose yet or put on highlighter, but this is just how it looks right now. What I typically do at this stage is like try to add some moisture back into my face. So I'm going to use my Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist spray, and basically what I do is I spray it on my beauty blender. I just like throw it everywhere. So you spray her on there, get her good and, you know, soaked. And then I put that junk right on my nose because I know my nose is dry. And my under eyes too. I don't want my under eyes to be dry from all the baking, because like my under eyes aren't super oily. I just need to bake them so the concealer will stay, because my concealer be trying to run away from me sometimes, and I'd be like, girl, stay in place. Like, let's go. We're gonna take my favorite highlighter, because I'm like, if this doesn't look good on it, nothing will, you know what I mean? So this is Jackie Aina's Lip Peach with Artist Couture, and I'm gonna just apply her cheekbones. Okay, this highlighter looks good on anything though. Like, it's kind of not fair that I use this highlighter, because when my regular highlighters don't look good, this highlighter fixes everything. So like, kind of like, no matter what I do, this highlighter gonna look good. I'm gonna strobe my forehead just a teensers. I don't feel like being very glowy today. I feel like I need it because my face is so matte. Like, so strobing the forehead like just a little bit though, like, and then blending it out immediately. You know, not too much going on. Sorry guys, my camera cut off because my storage got full. My recently deleted wasn't deleted, so my recently deleted was keeping all like 30 gigabytes of space on my phone. So, but basically I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk. Hey, okay, so wow. Hey guys, so I'm back for my check-in. It is currently 12 something, just past 12 o'clock. This is what my skin is looking like. You can see my nose, she's going through some things. I haven't blotted or anything with a paper. I've just kind of like doing this. So I haven't really wanted to mess with it, but excuse me, it's definitely transferring. Not the rest of my face, but just the nose area, because, you know, because of the oils. But this is what we look like after, oh my god, I can't count, 8 hours of wear. 8 hours of wear, just about. I'm just filming this check-in because I'm not sure if I'm gonna be back for my check-in at 2 a.m. or like 2:30, which is when I get off of work. So I'm just filming this real quick just in case I don't get a chance to come back later. Basically, it's breaking up around my nose. Right here is from my sunglasses, but I'm not mad about that because every foundation does it with my sunglasses. Like, literally, the moment I put on my sunglasses, give that oh my god, I can't even talk. Give it like 5 minutes and it will like just break off all my foundation. Oh my god. I had my shades on for all of 10 minutes earlier and it was basically gone. The nose area, this is what foundation to do on my nose. I just need to get a better priming situation or more heavy duty foundation. In regards to the color though, let me talk about that real quick. The lighting that I'm using right now is very bad. So in the lighting, to me, it looked very orange. I went and watched part of the video. I played it back while I was at work. And I was like, it doesn't look orange, it looks like a perfect match, and it looks like you over highlighted. So because when I had to put on my concealer a little bit extra, it was the lighter shade, not the darker shade, so now I'm extra bright under here. And I'm like, in regular like natural lighting, like, this is my perfect match. Perfect-ish match. Let me not be that. It's perfect-ish. Like, I wouldn't have to mix with anything else. So I don't know why I was coming up so orange to myself on camera. I believe it was my dress reflecting off of the ring light and my eyeshadow reflecting off of the ring light, and just like the bed I'm sitting on is red. So there's a lot of orangey tones in this room, and the lamp is my lamp that's not my ring light is also yellowy toned. So I have to be careful with that filming in this room from now on, because clearly it distorts the color in my videos. I guess this is what you learn the first time you film in a new place. This is the first time I've filmed in this room, so hopefully I can remedy it somehow, because I swore it looked orange in person, and on the video it looks so good. So I don't know about that, but I will update you guys again later, maybe, probably, but if not, bye guys.